Hey, I want to give you guys a tour of Sweet Pea from the driver's seat, get you acclimated with everything. Some of the things here are a little bit unusual, starting with the vent window here. In order to open this, all you have to do is turn that knob and then turn the whole mechanism, push that whole mechanism forward. And once that's clear of this piece of chrome, you can just push the window out or pull it from the inside. It does have relatively new seals on it, so it can be a little bit tight. And you can twist it all the way that direction, so when you're underway, you have a nice breeze coming in, which is pretty much all you're going to get as far as air conditioning inside of a 1972 Volkswagen. And then to lock it, just pull it again towards you, and then it's in the lock position. Speaking of locks, the interior lock for Sweet Pea is right here on the door. That locks the door from the inside and unlocks it. From the outside, just use a key. Moving over towards the steering wheel here, on the left hand side you have your turn signal. It does not self-cancel though, so every time you go around a turn, you have to make sure that you bring it back to the center position. It won't necessarily do that automatically. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, this is the headlight switch. Half a pull and that turns your parking lights on. All the way pulled, that turns your headlights on. If you turn it to the right, so in other words, clockwise, it's going to illuminate the gauges and give you light there. If you turn it left, it'll dim those for you. You definitely want to make sure when you're parked that you keep the headlights off so you don't drain the battery. The starting of Sweet Pea is a push start, so you don't need to twist the key to start it. You just turn it all the way to the most forward position, and then when you're ready to start the bus, you just hit that little red button there. Next to that, right here, are the windshield wipers. One turn for slow, and one more turn for fast. Well, relatively fast. Next to that is the emergency flashers. Pull that out to turn the flashers on. This little illuminated B orange light or yellow light that's on the dash, all that's doing is telling you that you've got your emergency brake set. So once you have that off and you're underway, that light will go away. Next to that are your heater and your vent controls. If you pull these two red vent controls down, that's supposed to give you heat through the vent in the dash here. Then it doesn't work incredibly well because it is a Volkswagen. The engine's all the way in the back. In the front, these blue switches, they just bring you fresh air from the grill in through those vents. On the other side of the parking brake, we've got a rear defogger. Pull that out and that will defog that back window. And inside of the glove box, in order to open that, you just have to twist this little knob counterclockwise. Lift that up. You're going to find all the paperwork you might need, as well as guides and maps. I've also put in a USB port there so you can plug your phone in, because there isn't a cigarette lighter inside of Sweet Pea. And I think that pretty much covers the tour from the driver's seat.